Well, here I am. I just finished at the thing. People are lining up. Oops. People are lining up to go. I couldn't take my camera in to take video or pictures or anything, which is understandable because of, the people, the patients, and people going in have the right to privacy, as do I, and everything else. Even though I wouldn't be recording anybody else, I do understand and appreciate the restrictions. Now, I was dreading the nasal swab going to like the back of my throat or wherever it is that they have to get it to. Everybody was saying how incredibly unpleasant it is. And don't get me wrong, it was not pleasant. I don't really go, geez, I can't wait for that to happen again. But at the same time, I'll go through the process. When I went in, there was a person that greets you. And because of the reason that I was being tested, I was fast-tracked. And then I go through the process of following the green arrows. Then you register with your health card. And then they move you forward to the next section where you will take a number. And that will be your actual intake, where you go in and you sit down with lovely, lovely people. Like everybody that was there, really, really amazing. And I can't stress that enough. I don't know if that's the same everywhere, but down here at Brewer Park, amazing people. So after the next process where they do the intake and you answer their questions and whatnot, then they send you around to get the actual swab. And there was a nurse, a registered nurse named Nancy, who did my swab test. And there's nobody around. Okay, I'm gonna take this down just so that I can communicate a little easier. She suggested, because I was very, very nervous, because everybody said how unpleasant the experience is. And she said, well, what it is a little bit, it's like if you're swimming and water goes up your nose. And that is kind of true, looking back at it. I guess that is somewhat the sensation. But she made this recommendation. She goes, sometimes it's a little better when they're going to do that, when you hum. And so I hummed. And it really wasn't bad. Like, I was aware of it, and I wasn't like, yay, yes, let's go and do that again. Do the other side. But it really wasn't that bad. And I don't know if it was the humming or whether I built it up so much in my head that it was going to be so god-awful that the experience wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And that was a saving grace. But otherwise, it really was a fine experience. I don't think anybody should hesitate. And the nice thing, too, is where we were, anyone that came in with children, then when the children needed to be tested, they were fast passed through the actual fast pass. So yeah, it's really good. And if they call somebody's number and they're not there, boom, they keep moving and they'll go back and fit them in, but everything keeps moving. So I really appreciate the hard work that all of these people are doing, everywhere in the world that this is being done. I think, wow, amazing people. So thank you all, everyone who's helping to keep us safe. I will continue to do my best to keep people safe. And until the next time, take care of yourself and each other.